I bet a lot of you have heard this before. Hi everybody, I'm Salam Bhatti, your friendly neighborhood congressional candidate with some news you can use. I was in Nottoway County last night and I stopped by a local restaurant, talking with the server, asking her about the area. And she said, yeah, she's lived here forever. And she asked me, have I moved here recently? I said, no, I'm running for Congress and checking out the local sites. And she said, well, I don't really pay attention to politics. I said, how have your gas prices been? She's like, they're up. I said, how have your grocery costs been? She's like, they've been up. And I'm like, that's all politics. Your grocery costs are up tied to the tariffs that Trump puts in. Your gas prices are up tied to the war in Iran that we shouldn't be fighting. She's like, oh, okay. And then, as we talked, she opened up more and more and talked about how she's working 2 jobs just to be able to get Medicaid. She doesn't even get health insurance through her employers. I asked her if she'd heard about Medicare for All. She said she hadn't. And I said, this is an option for the government to provide health care for all the people. And she said, wow, that sounds really interesting. And I said, yeah, over 80 nations do something like this. And that was like a light bulb moment for her. She's like, yeah, we should do something like that. So now we've got her on board. She brought in her coworker and we were all talking, and she also mentioned the benefit cliff scenario that she has to go through of when she gets raises at work, she gets a loss of more in benefits. So it doesn't make sense to take the raises. And I was so glad that she mentioned this because I am a huge advocate for turning the benefit cliff into a benefit slope. And they really like that policy idea as well. These conversations are so important. It's so critical that people know that there are candidates out there who are fighting for their interests, not special interests or foreign interests. And so if you are in the new district, I would love for you to leave a comment and let me know where I should go to next, because I can't wait to see you around the neighborhood.